Hey, what's up you guys? You're watching Team APS, and we noticed that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have a load of complaints about this game. You know, too expensive.
Wash your ass.
Yeah, power creep, things like that. We talk about those a lot. But in this video, we decided we would share the 5 real complaints that we have with this game. These are things a lot of people don't seem to think about very much.
Right.
So it might be a little bit different, a little bit fun.
Why don't we have an official online game yet?
Yeah, that's actually a big one, and that's kind of one that people complain about, but then like YuGiOh Pro came out and people just didn't worry about it, but that to me doesn't excuse anything.
I agree.
Konami, this game's been out for 15 years.
Yeah.
Pokemon's got one, Magic's got one, like official first-party systems of playing online.
Right, playing on the game.
You know, provided by like Wizards of the Coast, provided by Nintendo. Why is there not one for Yu-Gi-Oh yet? That's kind of obnoxious.
It just seems like we just get left out. You know?
That could be profitable. I mean,
could be. I'm pretty sure it would be.
I think people would pay $5 a month to get like the full card pool.
Yeah.
You know, official first-party support, leaderboards, and you know all that stuff integrated in. You know, a nice polished game. I would pay a small subscription fee for that if they did it right.
Yeah, if it's done right.
You know,
I mean,
obviously,
I'd do that. So.
Legacy of the Duelist doesn't count.
God no.
Duel Links doesn't count. I mean, Duel Links is good. It's good for what it's worth.
Okay, I'll give you
It's
that.
good for, you know, like if you're
that's
kind
your
of
thing,
new,
yeah.
you're casual or old school. That's great, but I mean, like, I just want a raw, basically YuGiOh Pro, but with actual production value and like first-party support, and not having to worry if it'll get cease and desisted tomorrow or something like you know Dueling Network was.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. I think that makes perfect sense. I think other card games have it, and there's just no excuse.
That's right. Yeah, because Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the biggest card games we have out there. So I mean,
I've heard Yu-Gi-Oh is the best-selling card game right now. Isn't that what they say? Like it's maybe not the big. That's what Konami always says.
I mean,
the best-selling
be
card game in the U.S. or something.
It could be true, but then yeah,
We don't have an official game.
Right?
Why is that?
Where's this money going, Konami?
What's happening? I really, and that's money they're leaving on the table. I mean, like that could be profitable.
It could be profitable. I agree. I mean,
I don't know. But
anyway,
my next one in my notes are what happened to the alternative formats?
Right, like sealed draft. There's no new tag rules coming out or anything like that.
We're not traditional format. What happened to any of this?
I mean, you get a lot of people online who's always talking about how they play Go format and stuff like that. But we mean like actual events that have these side events, you know, with the actual game and rulings format. That we I mean, I enjoy them. I don't know about you, but
I love them. The one I like the most is honestly like sealed and stuff.
Okay.
We used to at my card shop we'd play like sealed whenever the new structure decks and stuff would come out. You know, we'd play sealed and it's fun because like you know no one's at a clear advantage, stuff like that. I like tag. Tag was always a popular one at the card shop. It pulled a lot of people in. And there were times when Konami had like updated rules for these. Like there was a rule set for tag. It technically still exists, but it hasn't been updated for pendulums.
So.
Links are only going to make that hella crazy.
10 times
know what that's going to become.
There'll be no such thing as tag and links.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen. But I mean, these could be side events at YCSs. They don't even They tend not to be side events anymore.
You know, the YCS did the whole little sealed thing, like the whole tournament was like sealed or whatever with draft until like the top cut or whatever.
I remember they did it both ways, didn't they? There was a time when you played your own deck, but then when you got to top 16, you had to do draft. And I think there might have been one that was the other way around.
I don't fully agree with that. Like for like the YCS, like the main event, but like the side events are great though.
Can we talk about that for a second? I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to be like, hey, build your highly competitive, dense meta deck, and then when you get to top 16, you have to you can't play that. You have to play with this weird format. Why not just make that its own side event? Like how is that not a thing?
And also on top of that, if they were gonna do something like that, you know, in that nature, why not make that entire YCS be just that, be draft? The entire fucking YCS be played all the way.
I would honestly rather have that.
Right, rather have that, like you said.
At least in that way, it becomes its own format that's worth thinking about. Not just, I have to practice for this draft thing that'll only really happen if I get like top 8 or top 16.
You won't feel shafted.
That feels weird.
Because I mean, I would hate to spend all their money and all their time practicing my deck and they tell me I can't play it. Like, the fuck was I doing this?
And then we don't have traditional anymore. We don't have tag and all that stuff. Something that honestly, I mean, like I don't think this will really happen, but there will be players who kind of do it on their own. I think when links come out, there are actually going to be people who just don't want, who are just going to play what we have now,
right,
and not bother with links.
Oh yeah, we know this is going to happen. We had that with pendulums, but I agree. I think with link coming out, we're going to have a lot more people for that now.
When you consider how much Magic supports all these different formats that it has, like Commander and all those different things. I don't play Magic. I don't know how they work, but considering like they actually have those and have like distinct tournaments for each and like rule sets for each and releases. I just don't see why, like, Konami hasn't tried to do the same. Yeah, lazy. Bad. Yeah, sometimes it comes off that way. You get the next one.
Going to my handy dandy phone. Oh, sorry. Why is the social media so non-communicative?
Yeah, that's one I thought of. I hate it. But you know too.
They just don't talk. There's nothing, not many updates. I mean, it's like a little vague statement here or there.
All it really is this new pack came out today, buy it.
Leaks.
That's all it is. Yeah, like there's even an official Konami like YuGiOh TCG channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
And all it has is just like these 15-second ads for each new set. Comments are disabled.
Right.
Likes and dislikes are disabled.
So just look and keep moving.
So it's just kind of, it's like, where's the? I mean, you have players who care.
It's really institutionalized. Like there's just no.
It's just a big like just sell. That's all it is. And considering how many companies are like interactive on Twitter and stuff, it could be a lot of fun. You ever see like like those Twitter roasts between like Wendy's and Burger King and stuff?
I love Wendy's. Oh god.
Like Arby's and stuff like that, where they actually they roast each other on Twitter. I'm not saying Konami has to go to that length, but like
if they paid me, I'd do it.
But have some fun.
Fucking do it.
Have some fun. Respond to some players who tweet at you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, or have some giveaways on Twitter, or talk some smack to the Magic the Gathering Twitter, or like the Pokemon Twitter, or the Vanguard Twitter. Like, have a little bit of fun. It can be lighthearted. Honestly, that only makes people like you more.
I mean, yeah.
It
gets some traction. I mean, people gonna be interested. That's for sure.
Instead of just, today the new Dino Smashers Fury Structure Deck is in stores.
Get yours today.
Get it today for $9.99. It's like, okay, great.
Well, I was gonna do that anyway. What else you got?
So really, I think that they could be a lot. They could respond. That would be way more fun.
What you got?
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Okay, I think that and this is a real problem. Why do the first party supplies suck?
Yeah, and the sleeves and the tins.
The sleeves are trash.
No.
You remember those really thin sleeves that they used to get? Like they were like pink and transparent, and those were really thin.
And they came in everything.
And they came in tins. Why? But even the slightly better sleeves, why are they the type of sleeves you can't actually use in tournaments?
That's true.
You get in trouble if you use those sleeves.
They're all frayed. They really you buy these tins because they come in the tin. So technically you're buying them. So why wouldn't you be able to use them? You use them, they become frayed immediately. If you look at them hard, the ends curl up. Like, the
deck boxes are the same way. The deck boxes you can buy at the store, they're Konami branded, are trash. Like they're worse than your average Ultra Pro $3 deck box.
Right.
You can't even buy playmats. At least Magic the Gathering does that. Like you can purchase the average player can't just purchase a playmat.
That's true.
So it's just kind of like
custom or whatever.
Yeah, you have to pretty much get your own thing or win it. And I don't mind having playmats as prizes, but why is the first party supplies so trash?
Right, and you would think with Konami seeing how engaged people are in the game, that they would care more to make this easily accessible for us. I would think so.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. You get the last one.
Last one, real simple. Why don't we have real judges in YuGiOh? Now, I mean, I'm a judge. I took a couple tests and blah blah blah, but that doesn't really make a person a judge. I feel.
Yeah, I don't think it's good at all.
I've seen so many situations on when I'm watching live streams like YCSs and big events where the judges don't really do shit, and then we'll get a statement from Konami that said the judges are just there to observe. They're not really there to intervene to correct rulings or whatever.
Yeah, Konami doesn't hire anybody.
Yeah, all of it's like
volunteer. Yeah, it's just volunteer work. Like, and you get some small little stipend and paid in like a box of packs. Honestly, they wouldn't get nearly as many complaints if they actually paid judges to like be trained and like really take this seriously. Instead, like, we get these people who just kind of don't really seem to know what they're doing, and then something big will happen at a YCS on stream, and people are mad about, like, how did Konami not see this blatant cheating? And then they're just like, oh well, these are judges. They're not actually. We don't pay them. They're not
just here.
in contract. They just
record what happens.
Volunteer people.
So what's their fucking use? I mean,
yeah.
Why do we have judges at events at all? If that's the case, you know?
Yeah, that's a real problem. I think more than anything too, it's like for a game that's as complicated as YuGiOh is.
Yeah, we need some
that alone
structure.
Kind of feels like a big oversight. That's a problem. I don't like that. I remember the one time I was a judge, and like it just really didn't seem like there's any like real. No one cares. I mean,
no, you're just walking around like, okay, whatever. Judge, what?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think they could take that more seriously.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like we're actually like paid like hourly or whatever like that. But, you know, these are events, and like you have events with like thousands of people, and you're there from sun up to sundown, and multiple days. If it's a YCS, you know, so you want to show some kind of appreciation, like other than just a little stipend and like 20 packs or something like that, you know.
Yeah, that's.
Like my feet are hurting. I mean, I've worked an actual job now because I'm here with you guys all day, you know, and I'm not even a real judge. I'm just volunteering my services.
You're not a real judge, whatever Konami's definition of that is.
Okay. Volunteers.
But yeah, so those are 5 real complaints
with the game
that we have with YuGiOh. This isn't, you know, I don't like that this deck is winning right now, or this game is expensive. You can get over that.
We're gonna always have those complaints.
But these are things that Konami can honestly all
could fix and make the game, you know, that much more enjoyable. And serious.
Yeah, hope you guys liked it. What do you think? What are some other like legitimate, you know, complaints that Konami really should be changing? Like seriously,
right?
You know, we're not talking about I don't like Zodiacs.
Right. They
whatever
should ban it.
You know, they'll ban it. The next deck will come along. But I'm talking like, you know, why don't we have good supplies? Or, you know, like what happened to like supporting actual formats that used to be a thing?
Having nice venues, you know, for actually YCS events instead of like ratty little rec halls and stuff like that.
They find the best places they can.
No air.
So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more YuGiOh. You can follow us on social media. You can find sponsor stuff, all that great stuff in the description. I think that's it. So
yeah, we're through complaining.
See you guys in the next video.